So this video is going to be a back to school video because I know that some of you guys are going back to school already, which seems so early because here in England we don't normally go back to school till September, but I know that a lot of you guys in America go back kind of like mid-August, which seems really strange to me. But anyway, as some of you guys are going back to school, I thought that I would do a back to school video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you back to school makeup, which is on my face right now, and then I'm also going to be showing you a couple of different hairstyles that I used to wear every day to school, and that will be super easy. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get on to the makeup. So I'm just going to tie my hair up to get it out of the way while I'm doing my makeup. So I have already moisturised my face, and then I'm going to use this Bourjois 123 Perfect CC Cream, and I've really been loving this recently. I've been using it basically every day, and it's not as heavy as a foundation, which is why I think it would be good for school. And also on me, I have really oily skin and I find that this lasts really well. So I'm going to use this on my face. So I'm then just going to use a bit of concealer on the areas that I feel like need a bit more coverage because I'm not having the best of skin days and I want to cover my dark circles as well. So I'm just using the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and as you guys know I love this stuff and I just find it lasts so long on my face and it has really good coverage as well. So obviously if you have good skin you don't have to wear this much makeup to school, but this is just what I used to do. So obviously I want my makeup to stay on all day, so I'm going to use my Stay Matte powder. I literally use this throughout my whole school life. From the age of about 12 to the age of 18, I use this basically every single day. So that's all I'm actually going to do on my skin. I'm not going to do any bronzer, I'm not going to do any contouring, I'm not going to do any blush or anything like that. I'm actually just going to leave my skin like this so it looks like as natural as possible. So for a normal school day I could never be bothered to like fill in my brows using like the brush and like dipping it into my Maybelline Colour Tattoo, so I normally just use like a brow pencil like this Soap & Glory one. I just thought if you are a beginner and you're filling in your brows, then something like a brow pencil like this Soap & Glory one is really good. So then to set my brows in place, I'm just going to use a bit of my Collection Clear Mascara as always. So then for the eyes, I like to keep it nice and natural. And also because I know that some schools are quite strict on makeup, I know that mine was before I was in the sixth form, I'm going to try and make the eyes like quite natural but defined at the same time. So what I recommend doing if you don't want to wear like super obvious heavy eyeliner is take like a brown eyeshadow like this one or something, or this one, and use eyeshadow as eyeliner. It's a lot softer and a lot more natural looking and a lot less noticeable. So as you can see there is a difference between both the eyes, but it's not like a massive dramatic black winged eyeliner look or anything. So another tip that is quite useful is a way to kind of discreetly wear eyeliner is to wear it on your upper waterline or your tight line, whatever it's called. So what I like to use for that is this Smol de Colle by Soap & Glory, which is waterproof, so it does stay all day and it doesn't like smudge onto your lower waterline. So what I like to do is just like tight line my eyes with this, and it makes your lashes look a lot fuller. So as you can see, it makes your eyelashes look filler without having to do actual eyeliner, and yeah, I just find that this works really well. So then obviously I'm going to do a bit of mascara, and I'm just going to use my 17 Falsifier HD mascara, and obviously like you can just choose whatever mascara you like best. I like this one. So what I'd recommend for lips, if you want something that looks like super natural but is also going to keep your lips moisturised, I'd recommend something along the lines of like a tinted lip balm. So I have like 4 different things here that I would recommend. The first thing is one of the Revlon lip butters, and this one is in the shade Creme Brulee. It's a really pretty nude colour, but it basically feels like a lip balm, so it keeps your lips really moisturised. You could probably get away with this if you're not supposed to wear makeup. Also something like the baby lips is quite good. I think this is one of the tinted ones. This one is basically just like a nudie kind of colour, but when you put it on your lips it just makes your lips look glossy with a slight hint of like nude to it. This is the Peach Kiss one. Also something like one of the Clinique Chubby Sticks. So this one is just like a really subtle pink colour. Just gives like a really subtle wash of pink on your lips basically. And then what I'm going to be using today is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, and this is in the shade Honey Deuce. I think Honey Deuce. And again, this is like basically a lip balm with colour to it. So it just gives a bit of colour into your makeup without looking too dramatic. So as you can see, this gives a nice like wash of pink to your lips, and I just think it's super pretty and super moisturising and super easy for school. So I thought I would show you guys a few hairstyles that I used to wear like on a regular basis to school, and yeah, I just thought it might help some of you guys out, and they're not going to be particularly like difficult, but I just thought I would give you a few ideas. So obviously you can just leave your hair down like I'm doing now if your school will let you, but what I used to find kind of annoying about wearing my hair down is like when I'm writing, my hair would like fall into my face. So one of the ways that I found to kind of prevent that is I would tie up the top layer of my hair. So I just kind of scoop my hair up like this and just use my brush to kind of like brush back the front kind of sections and the top layer. So obviously it doesn't look as great with my roots at the moment. I know they're pretty shocking and the multi-tonalness of my hair, but you guys kind of get the idea. So I'm just taking this top section like this, and then I'm going to take a hairband, which is on my wrist. I'm just going to tie up that top section. So then you have a little ponytail on the top. And then I like to just kind of pull about a bit and adjust it until it's in the kind of right place for me. And then I just kind of pull down a few of these front bits and then pull my hair forward. And then you have this kind of half up, half down thing. And this is obviously super simple, but I used to wear this to school all the time. Not difficult in the slightest. All you need is a hairband, and it gets your hair out of your way so that when you're working, your fringe is not falling all in your eyes. And yeah, I just found this worked really well when I was going to school because it still keeps the length. So the second hairstyle, which I used to do when I was about, I don't know, I used to do this when I was about 10 or 11 when I was going to school, and it's a similar thing to kind of like get your fringe out your face. I would just take my fringe section, about this much of my hair, and then French braid it. So I'm just going to take a few little strands to begin this braid, and then I'm just going to split it into 3 pieces. And then I'm going to start braiding, and then when I get to the 3rd crossover, I'm going to just start adding in little bits of hair. And then when I do this again, just take another bit of hair, add it into the braid. You basically just want to keep adding bits of hair into your braid so that it kind of French braids it and it ends up being kind of almost attached to your head. So you should then end up with something that looks a bit like this. And then what I like to do is just do a normal braid with the rest of the hair that's left over. And then once you get to the end, I just take one of these tiny little elastics. It obviously would be better if they're clear, but I only have white ones at the moment. So once I have my little braid, I'm just going to take it across the rest of my hair, and then I'm going to take a hair slide or a bobby pin or whatever you want to call them that's the same colour as my hair, and I'm just going to pin this back. And obviously this hairstyle would look a lot better if I didn't have roots, but you get the idea. Or you could just literally wear the braid like this, just in with the rest of your hair. Another thing you can do while this braid is in your hair is swoop all your hair to one side and basically just do a plait, but then kind of work this into it, and then I'm just gonna braid my hair. But I'm still gonna keep that little braid in as well. And then when I get to the end, obviously I'm going to tie it up with a hairband. And then obviously you can kind of like play around with this, pull a few bits out if you want. Another option is to scrape all your hair up into a ponytail. You can take the plait behind your ear and then use a hair clip to just clip it underneath your hair. The final hairstyle that I used to do all the time is just do like a top knot bun. So what I do to do this is flip my hair upside down and then flick it back. Just grab it all in my hand and then just like to twist my hair by wrapping it around my finger and then keep twisting until you kind of twisted it on top of your head. And then just hold onto the bun and pull bits out to make it a bit looser and a bit more comfortable. And then just like pull down a few bits of my fringe. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this back to school video, and I hope some of you guys, if you are going back to school, I hope you have a really good time and hopefully you're not too nervous or upset about going back to school. I know how it can be, not liking school. I didn't particularly like my school days, but they do end eventually, so if you are going back to school, I hope you have a really good time and good luck if you're starting somewhere new. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and let me know what day you go back to school actually. That'd be kind of interesting to see. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Everything that you will win in the giveaway is in this makeup bag.